Let me put this on high. Hello, this is Sarah.
Hi, I'm Daniela.
We decided to do this video. This video didn't quite work the first time we did it, so
Right, so this is a remake of the video.
and it's easier this way. So it's not on a freaking iPhone, but it's crap.
Right. This is better quality.
We just finished doing cookies, so we have batter all over ourselves.
Yes, vegan cookies, really good.
The batter, oh, it's delicious.
Delicious.
Okay.
Now on to the video.
Yes. These are our reasons, like why we became vegan and what made us and how our life has changed. This is a keto tag video that I was supposed to do, so I guess I'll go first and then I guess you'll go. So
I'll talk about it, sure.
So what made me? I guess it would be the PETA video, Meat or Meat. I was just completely disgusted by how the USDA claims that the animals are humanely slaughtered, whatever that freaking means. And it was Earthlings, the documentary by Joaquin Phoenix. It was disgusting how animals are killed for meat production and us to eat. And I guess it was one time my mom took corned beef out of the plastic and it was oozing with blood and pus and it was just disgusting. And at that point I will never eat anything that came with an animal, and it's disgusting. So
Right. Well, what turned me vegan was pretty much, it was through her that I started reading about it. She forgot her book at my place. Forgot it. I think she really did it on purpose. And she just went, you know what, just keep it and read it. And I was like, sure, it sounds like a funny book by the title. And I read it and I was really surprised by everything I read. I was so shocked when I read the chapter that talked about slaughterhouses that was titled You Are What You Eat. And it talked about everything that goes on in there and how they mistreat the animals and all the suffering and torture they go through, and you know, the hormones and antibiotics they put in the meat nowadays, and it just grossed me out, and I was crying and I just couldn't think of eating meat anymore after reading that. I won't watch the videos to this day.
I'm still trying to get her to do that, by the way.
Yeah, I just think that it would be too shocking for me, but just reading about it was graphic enough for me to picture it in my head, and now every time I see a piece of meat, I picture what I read, and I just don't crave it anymore, and I just quit it cold turkey. And then about a month later, I also stopped consuming dairy products.
Which is the next question they asked. What was harder to give up, meat or dairy? That's an easy question. Dairy. We read an article, actually it was Gary Yourofsky's Best Speech You'll Ever Hear speech, and he explained that you're literally addicted to dairy. There's a hormone that the mothers produce that make their calves and whatever offspring addicted to it. And I love cheese. My favorite meal is mac and cheese, and yes, I did unfortunately love it with the dairy products, but meat was no problem. Dairy was hard. And she
same
quit
here.
Overnight, by the way, so you can do it.
And it was also after watching that speech, which is really the best speech we'll ever hear, literally, because you won't really know all the stuff that is contained in dairy products unless you hear somebody tell you the truth, because the FDA conceals all of those facts. So after I heard that speech, I was like, wow, I really should stop eating all the stuff that's so bad for me. And it's also disgusting. I don't want to go into it, but when you hear it, it's just like, ew, I don't want to have that anymore.
And 99% of the cows that are killed for meat come from the dairy industry. So even if you don't consume dairy, if you still eat meat, you're contributing to that and to the dough industry. So just go vegan. And the next question is, how has it changed your life? Dramatically.
Really important question.
I've lost like 10 pounds in 4 weeks. And just not eating meat and dairy. I mean, 65 different hormones go in a piece of steak.
That's crazy.
If you eat that stuff on a regular basis, how are you gonna lose weight?
Right.
So it's
It's so
dramatically
much harder.
changed my life. I feel better, have more energy, and
Yeah, me too. For me, it had a tremendous impact, really. I noticed it right away.
Yeah.
You feel lighter after you eat. You don't feel bloated, no matter how much you eat.
yeah,
And you just feel lighter, and you also feel calmer. I realize you feel more peaceful inside. Not
you
only
sleep better too.
Yeah.
I go to bed early and I wake up early now, and I've never done that in my life. She knows.
Yeah.
And you don't get sick. Like, I've noticed I have not been sick once. And I don't drink alcohol anymore either.
Which
So,
is good.
it's changed our lives. And
Yeah. No, definitely. You feel so much better. You have more energy. You feel more centered and focused. If you're at work, you don't get stressed out as easily. I noticed that.
yeah,
And it just makes you feel better overall. And just knowing that you don't have to feel guilty about eating anything ever again, that's, something that will make you feel great every time you eat.
yeah.
And you also get to explore so many different kinds of food
Recipes,
that you never
Oh
even
my
heard of
gosh.
before, and they're so healthy for you, and they have all these nutrients and vitamins that your body needs. And so it's really like the best thing I ever did, to tell you the truth. Really.
Oh, well.
It is.
Our cookies are going off. So,
Yes.
yeah. I'm going to
We
put the
should get
link to
going.
Earthlings down below. Watch it. I know it's graphic, but you have to. And I'm
Do
going to
your
try to
research.
convince her. But do your research. Oh, and by the
Yeah.
way, quick update. Cow milk has pus in it. Honey, bee vomit, eggs, hen periods. Just keep that little mental note in your mind before you have that for breakfast.
That's
so
just nasty.
we're going to call it out and go enjoy our cookies. So, bye.
Bye.